Hello, good evening. You are welcome in the SOCT educational classes. Today is the episode number 130 English medium. Topic Maan ki Baat. A few years ago, one of my friends have given me a book, Future Shock by Alvin Toffler. It was a very interesting book, and it had described that in 21st century the speed of change will be very fast, beyond our expectation, beyond our thinking. In 2000 there was a interesting event you must be remembering about Y2K. From 1995 there was a rumor that in 2000 what will happen to the computer and how it will calculate the different numbers. Any average minded person knows that there is nothing like it. In all systems there is digital or mechanical numbering. After 99999 the number becomes 00000 and again the numbering starts. But the rumor is spread all over the world, and nobody denied that it will not happen. It was not to happen because it was a rumor. Only thing that the computer software companies had to sell their new softwares into the market. Now, not immediately about 2000 with the start of the 21st century, but in 2020 you have seen that the corona has totally changed overall system of our life, overall system of the earth. There will be change in every sphere, in sports, in entertainment, in politics, in social setup, and in education. You must have seen 3D pictures. They were started about 20-25 years ago all over the world, and they gave a new dimension to the entertainment industry. After that, 4D, 5D, 6D, 7D technologies have come. Still more advanced technology is laser show, light and sound show. In your city also, in some of the resort or picture hall or some historical places, there may be such settings of light and sound, the laser being shown, which don't need a screen, just a smoke spreads, and in that smoke function as a screen, and you get three-dimensional view of a situation. In 5D, 6D, 7D systems of pictures in picture halls nowadays available, if there is a rain, see view of rain in the picture, some raindrops fall over your head. If there is a car running with very fast speed, your standing seat starts vibrating like that, and you feel that you are sitting in that car. So these things have to come in education also. I remember that in the year 1995 or so. In educational system, the concept of open school and open universities arrived. And that was for the benefit of those persons which are already employed or doing some other activity, some other business, and they want to enhance their studies. And that concept came. Indira Gandhi National Open University was started in India, and after that, within a few years, about 10-12 open universities started in India. And in that, you are not supposed to go every day to your school, college. You have to visit only on Saturday evening for 1-2 hours, and in the Sunday morning in between 10 to 12. And if whatever problem you have with your studies, you can discuss that with the counselor. It was a very good concept, but I don't know why the teachers and system which was in the pipeline of normal traditional studies, the normal traditional colleges, universities and schools, they did not appreciate this. But now, with this COVID-19 episode, online classes have become a necessity. In our study system in India, there is much emphasis on completion of the syllabus. There are homework, there are correction of homework assignments. Too much burden is there on the shoulder of students. Physiotherapists, doctors say that the weight of the school bag should be less than 10% of the weight of the boy or girl. But nobody is following that. It may create cervical spondylitis, a permanent pain in the shoulder bones, a permanent bone injury to the vertebral column. It may happen at the age of 25-30 years, but we are following that. Very big school bag. Nobody is bothered for that. This is very funny, but it will not continue. We will have to change it, and we will have to change ourselves according to the changing system of the world. So in educational system also, these things have to come. Earlier, I remember that for 50 years, all over in India, all school and colleges, the first animal to be taught was frog, Rana tigrina. And every year during rain season, it created a croaking sound, tar in the night. But now that croaking sound have lost. The frogs are finished. In every school and college, frog was dissected, and after some time, from some of the countries, a demand came, and the frog leg was being exported as a food to many countries. And we have finished the frog. Earthworm, which was a friend of farmers, because it could change the surface soil, made it porous automatically without any involvement of any money. But so much water pollution and soil pollution developed that a time came when all earthworms in India were at the verge of extinction. And some earthworms had to be imported from some European countries. And after that, the concept of vermicomposting and earthworm culture developed. So in educational system, actually there are two aspects, one a technology and other the technology application. Technology comes earlier, and after that technology applications come in practice in our lifetime. So open school system have to be accepted all over in India now in the educational system. Then 3D, 4D, 5D system, 6D, 7D system, and the laser beam technology, light and sound technology had to come in the educational system, because now dissection have been stopped all over in India from the education of starting from 10, 11, 12, graduation and post-graduation. So how will the teacher explain the anatomy and physiology of an animal, of human being to the student? There comes the need of that 3D, 4D, 5D technology, which has been developed by HoloLens by Microsoft company, and you can search it on its website. The technology is called augmented reality. It is more advanced than the 3D system, in which everything in your front is available in 3D and you are a part of that. Of course, in communication, in the smartphone, the technology of viewing the other person is available on the mobile screen. But now in mobile also and in computer also, 3D softwares are available. Programs are available in 3D, which you can see by the same spectacles. One glass is red colored and one blue colored. From that you can see a 3D program on your mobile also, on a computer also. And a more deeper insight will be available by this augmented reality. You might have seen in some of the programs that a salesperson is available at the stage and is demonstrating a car, different parts of the car, a new brand, to the audience. There is no screen, there is no model. Just he simply moves his hand and a design of car is available in 3D system without any screen. And the person can see, perceive it, understand the internal structure of a car and what are the different advancements in the technology of that car. So that technology is being used all over in world for this brand promotion of automobiles and many other things. Till, of course, some attempt has been done in the field of education also. There is very clear three-dimensional view. From a bud, it is opening, a flower is opening like this. Heart is pumping, blood is being distributed to different blood vessels, exactly in the same style as it happens in the natural condition. In fact, in the beginning, technologies are very costly, but after some time, the technology becomes cheaper and available to masses. You have seen that in our houses earlier there was bulb, then tube light, Earlier the bulb of 60 to 100 watt was used. Tube light came consuming 40 kilowatt energy. Then CFL came which used 10 to 20 watt energy. Then LED bulb came which used only 7 to 10, 15 watt energy and give sufficient illumination. Earlier that LED bulb was costly. One bulb costed about 200 to 225 rupees. But when the question arose about large scale manufacture of this LED system, our Prime Minister Narendra Modi managed a plan. A large scale of manufacture of LED bulb took place. It was made available to everyone and its cost came up to 80 to 85 rupees. And technology has come about using solar photovoltaic cell. Solar photovoltaic cell converts the solar energy into electrical energy. It was available from 1990 or so. It was used for street lighting in hill areas earlier. It could charge the battery of inverter and then in the night the bulb was illuminated from that stored energy. Initially photovoltaic cell was costly because it used silicon chips. But after that amorphous silicon came and the technology became cheaper. Nowadays a decision was made at the national level by the government. The purchase of photovoltaic cell panel was costly for many citizens, although it could reduce the electrical consumption, everyday consumption, because it was storing the solar light. And now a decision was taken, that now the agency do not take any money from you. That agency installs solar photovoltaic cell on your rooftop. It is attached with the inverter battery. It converts solar energy into electrical energy and that energy is stored. The electrical consumption of last 3 years by you is taken into consideration and only that much you have to give. The surplus energy made by the photovoltaic cell is made available to you without any cost. So this way application of technology can be used for the improvement of our society. In our educational system, during last few years, less emphasis was on problem solving attitudes. It was very funny that in a class of 50-60 students, many students had a different IQ. The teacher was delivering a lecture, same lecture to all of them. Now the concept has to come that the role of teacher will be like a mentor. Much more information will be available from online classes and the student will come to the teacher and only ask those questions, those problems which was not understood by him. The teacher will help him in solving those problems only, not the whole syllabus. So Alvin Toffler in his book Future Shock has said that in 21st century the speed of change in the society will be very fast and many of them, those which are not prepared to face those changes, will be upset, will be disturbed. But those which are prepared to face these challenges, they will enjoy the life. So let us hope for the good, and you also be prepared for the future changes. And when you are prepared to accept those changes, you will enjoy the life. Thank you very much.